I hope you guys have had a glorious time before now. For you guys, it's one step closer. I guess that's not really a... Trying to think. Who the hell made the song One Step Closer? I don't remember, but that's not supposed to be a joke towards them, but... It's not supposed to be a joke towards them or anything, but... It's one day closer. Happy Monday. Or Tuesday, actually, because I'm going to have the last episode come out Monday. So, I'm going to have one more episode come out Wednesday, probably. Or I might just try and give myself a little bit of a break before I start with Apollo. That's probably what I'm going to do. So, this is going to be the last video I'm going to make until I'm going to have a... Sorry for the language already. A shitload of Apollo Justice videos ready to come out. The same way I made Phoenix, and I noticed my Phoenix videos were coming out slower. Here, I'm gonna actually... I know this is like way with the wrong series. I do need to give a shout out to a specific name. Because I had the wrong name for... I put The Lost Turnabout for Rise from the Ashes, which, be sure to watch the, I guess at least a little bit of mainly the investigation. Watch the investigation. That's really all that matters. I sound like I'm begging you, but it's not only the thing that gets lesser... holy crap, it has more views. That's a first, but... yeah, it's usually gets a lot less views. I say that noticing some other stuff. I do need to continue with my Combat Evolved Heroic. I think I might do that soon. My Library Edition. It's the last thing I made. I did try to do stuff to make a video on my Windows 7 computer, but every single thing I tried to capture stuff on my computer, the minimal is Windows 8. I wanted to punch my fist through my monitor. My laptop that I actually used for PC gaming is broken. It's broke. It was already broken, but it's broken to the point that it can't run any games from anything. It can't even I can't figure it out. Can't even load up like Twitch and stuff like that. So we are to the game that I wanted to play was Day Shift at Freddy's for you guys. I guess if you guys wanted that or are interested in that, good. I mean, it's something that I'm definitely going to do. No matter what in the future. But the shout out I'm trying to give is to Cool Comments is his name. That's all I see. I guess I probably should have asked for permission for that first, but let's customize up BD1. Here comes the Crimson Chin. Let's make him yellow. Why not? The original looks better than all of this. Just like I'm not a Poncho fan. I'm sorry. I forget your. Oh, I hate the fact I forget his name. But the voice actor for Cal, who identically looks just like him. I don't know if they went with his face or whatever, but they do look identical.
This area was used for meditation. There's someone familiar with the Jedi Order.
But yeah, it's really just at this point insane. I don't remember anything about what I was talking about, so I'm going to stop and pretend like I know, and I'm also going to rest. But oh yeah, I remember what I was talking about now, so let's continue. I don't know why I don't really like it.
Whoever owned this bag brought it from Coruscant. They were frustrated with the Jedi Council.
I just like robes better than ponchos. Oh my god! I like robes better than ponchos. I just need to get that off my mind. Not just because of the fact that I'm a die-hard Ben Kenobi fan, but
Oh, all right then. What do we find?
Valor and Wisdom 2. So we found 3 out of 5 chests in this area alone. I guess we can look around a little more. I do like the way elevators work in this game. I need to say that. But something else that I need to say that is actually kind of funny. I don't remember anymore.
Stim, down! Need a stim!
Oh, for frick's sake. Now I lost literally an entire stack of XP. to a mud crab. Why didn't I just do this in the first place? So it just takes the spare XP you have and not the XP points. Yeah, I want survival. So we want more health. Holy crap, are you Jar Jar or something? Good God. Oh, I didn't want that.
What?
Good to know that thing's dead.
Good job.
Screw off.
Toss it here. Way too close.
Oh my God. Up top, the elevator is part of this. That was a lot of damage for nothing. Hey, I could have gotten all my stuff back from these guys. This is the mud crabs I lost all that health to. I'd say these are, but it's almost 9 o'clock and I'm tired. There's the dragon sleeping. I'm gonna make as many Skyrim references as I want. Bite me. There. Yeah.
Gracie there? Oh, it's on.
Oh no, it isn't.
I'll check it out.
Mysterious skeleton. Wait a minute. Oh my god. I just dropped down to the beginning, didn't I? There's the elevator, it's right here. Why the hell would you do that? Interact. Up we go. Huh. There's a route we never took. Oh, it's this way. Derp. This is gonna be a pain. Get the mole rats. Ooh. Climb up. Over. 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 So where's that route? Oh, wait. Over here. Go left. Here we go. Open. Locked. One can only wonder what's on the other side of this door. It can't be the mantis now, can it? You know, being this is called an abandoned workshop, you'd really expect there to be a box down here. Running through water, running through water. I would hate to walk up this steep of a hill.
We're not finished yet. Okay, you probably would have won. Probably.
I'm gonna save my skill points. Oh, that's so cool.
Huh?
Then I started hearing Ben's theme playing for a second.
Amazing.
This room right here is basically going to be a very climax. It's going to be a very climactic room.
You all right, BD?
Well done, whoever you are. You have passed the test I left behind and gained access to the vault and this recording, one of many encrypted logs stored in the droid. I am Master Eno Cordova. I may not know your name, but I know your purpose. The fate of the Jedi Order lies in your hands. This place, this vault, is a sacred temple, built by a vanished civilization known as the Zepho. Meditating here, I was granted a premonition through the Force, a vision of doom. I have placed inside this vault a Jedi holocron, containing a list of the names and locations of young Force sensitives throughout the galaxy. Ahead, you will find the inner chamber of the vault, but also another test. I can only trust this holocron to someone who has followed my path and understands. Seek out the hidden tombs of the three sages and learn to perceive the mysteries of the Force as the Zepho once did. In this droid, you will find everything you need to succeed on this journey. Go to the Zepho homeworld. There, you will find peace in the eye of the storm. Good luck, Jedi. And may the Force be with you.
I guess you were the someone I was supposed to meet.
Yep, just sit down in the water.
You know, I've been alone for a while now. Without any purpose, just hiding. There's no way to live. Not for a Jedi. Or a droid. Maybe Seer was right. Maybe we're done hiding. Hey, you want to meet some, friends of mine?
Okay. BD1 on the Mantis is actually really funny. Oh god, that looked uncomfortable.
Think I found what you wanted me to see.
Sounds like you did. We'll be waiting.
Oh, you're joking. I'm not up for round 2, pal.
my friend. It appears the Zepho had some interest in Dathomir. Strange. For such a peaceful culture to have any sort of fascination with a place so dark.
Got a scan? What's this? Should be a lot quicker than the way in.
Alright, let's go up. How in the hell do I get over there? Oh yeah, it should be more quicker. Oh, shut up.
Hi there. Making a new friend?
Okay.
Need a stem.
Oh my god. I literally just noticed you spawned out of nowhere. You just came out of thin air. Skill tree. You know, why am I not using slow? That didn't come to me. Why am I not using slow? Why? Because I never used it in Survivor, but I gotta remember the fact that this is a totally different game. I'm dead.
Stim, now!
Bye, have a very good time. Wait a minute, what the hell is that supposed to do? Oh my freaking lord. Boggling tunnel.
You passed the test.
So you knew about BD-1?
Come on board. We'll talk inside.
Oh, BD-1, this is Grease. Hey, Grease.
What is that? Get off my sofa! Get off my sofa! Go! Get out of there! Get out!
That is BD-1. He's with us.
I don't care who he's with. Do you have any idea how hard it is to get oil stains out of petroleum fabric?
Not really.
Oh, I hope you found something better out there than this droid.
Oh, calm down, Grease. He did. Tell us, Cal.
The vault was built by an ancient civilization called the Zepho. A Jedi named Eno Cordova hid something inside of it.
What did he hide inside?
A holocron from the archives. It contains a list of Force-sensitive children.
The next generation of Jedi. I knew it! Oh, Cordova, you old fool.
You knew him?
Yes, a long time ago. I was his apprentice. Cordova was a loner. That little droid and I are probably the only ones that know about Pagano.
Hold on, wait a minute. A hollow what?
A holocron. It stores information, but only accessible to Jedi. Hang on, I think I have one around here.
Other than Rebels, this is the only
the
time we
Force.
see it.
This is Master Obi-Wan Kenobi. I regret to report that both our Jedi Order and the Republic have fallen.
With that list of Force sensitives, we could rebuild the Jedi Order and defeat the Empire.
Okay, no problem. Let's get it.
Well, except the holocron is hidden deep inside the vault, and to get it, we have to follow Cordova's path. He mentioned something about the planet Dathomir and a Zepho homeworld.
All right, well, where are we going? I'm just asking because I was thinking of maybe making some food.
Look, before we do anything, I need to know something. How come you're no longer a Jedi?
I had an experience that changed my perspective. So I cut myself off from the Force.
But you still want to rebuild the Order.
I believe that rebuilding the Order is the best chance we have against the Empire. What do you believe?
I believe I can't keep hiding from the Empire, so I don't really have a choice.
Cal, as long as you're alive, you will always have a choice. Are you with us?
We're in.
Dathomir or Zepho, it's your choice.
So, first we're going to go to Dathomir for a few minutes, and then we're going to go to Zepho.
Let's plot a course.
So this is where we are now. Dathomir. Wait a minute.
We're Dathomir bound. Setting course for
Wait, yeah, never mind.
Wait a minute. You want to go to Dathomir?
I'm surprised Cordova went there. He must have had good reason.
I am staying put on the Manus once we arrive. Red sunlight cannot be good for your skin.
This place used to be home to a powerful cabal of Force wielders known as the Night Sisters.
They use the Force? What, like Jedi?
No. These witches served only themselves. Their powers focused on deception, illusion, manipulation.
Sounds like someone I used to know.
During the Clone Wars, the Night Sisters made a deal with a Sith Lord who betrayed their trust. In the end, they were nearly wiped out in a massacre. Dathomir is a deadly place. We should be careful.
Don't have to tell me twice.
So, if you don't know what they're
Coming up
talking
on our
about,
creepy destination. Grab some
in
seat,
Star
kid.
Wars, The Clone Wars, everything Seer just said is actually true. Of course, that Sith Lord is actually Dooku. Why is that so loud?
Cal,
And
be careful here.
no,
This is
I'm
a
gonna
dangerous place.
I'm gonna
I
be
need a second.
careless. Wait, what?
Do you know anything about the Night Sisters of Dathomir?
I knew a little. Many Jedi weren't even aware of their existence, but being Cordova's apprentice came with some unique insight. He always thought they were interesting, as he did with most ancient cultures.
And what did you think?
I never came here. I never wanted to. As I recall, that was about the time the two of us began going our separate ways. The darkness always has an effect, one way or another.
Hey, Grease, what's this thing?
What? You've never seen a terrarium before?
Sure, but don't they usually have plants in them?
Well, I've been a bit busy hauling you around the galaxy. But you know, you could pay me back with some seeds.
I thought you hated nature.
When it's out there, you betcha. But when it's behind a comfortably thick wall of embarring glass, that's perfection.
All right, I'll see if I can find any.
Well, knowing it's in Barin, now I don't want to.
It's okay, Grease. You'll be okay. You're with Jedi. It's safe. I'm safe.
Okay, so during Star Wars: The Clone Wars, the Night Sisters were in deal with Count Dooku to end the Jedi, to basically deal with both of them. And
Good thing we weren't standing there. What is that thing? Wouldn't count on him being friendly.
yeah, I wouldn't either. But oh, I'm trying to remember what caused it, but one of them, I forget which side, ended up betraying the other. Yeah, Dooku betrayed his apprentice, who was a former Night Sister, by force of Darth Sidious. And with that force,
Don't fall behind, BD1.
no pun intended, basically all the Night Sisters ended up dying due to Dooku sending General Grievous to deal with all of the Night Sisters before the main Night Sister, Mother Talzin, killed him.
Another one?
Basically due
Thanks,
to
BD1.
voodoo. It's weird, but it's interesting. And the reason with Umbaran and stuff why I'm making jokes with that is because it's like one of the most dark things in Star Wars: The Clone Wars. I want to stay away from that thing, but I know I'm gonna need to get in its face. Is now
Scanning again?
really the best time? Oh, son of... Where does this lead to? Somewhere safe, I hope? No, I think I just led myself in a circle. These are actually the deceased Night Sister Pod's circles.
I'll check it out.
Circles. Pods. Wow, me have big brain. There we go. I think. Stop attacking!
Hey, BD1!
You need to shout when he's right there.
Come back here.
You literally told him
was
to
in
go
there?
in there. Why did we get something for Yavin? Well, I mean, at least it's red, so it's suiting. I guess no pun intended, question mark? I don't even know.
Some help here, BD1? Nice assist. A warning? Can you slice this? Yeah, sorry about your scalp link. But standing up to that bog rat, pretty brave. Looks like the Zeppo were here. Strange. This place seems abandoned, but...
You trespass, Jedi.
You must be a Night Sister. I had heard you were all dead.
Not all. Dothamir is forbidden to you. Leave at once.
Well, I'm afraid I can't do that, but perhaps we could help each other. You see, Easy. I'm not your enemy.
Your actions say otherwise.
Wait, hold on. I'm not here to...
Get the intruder! Solid hit. We will end you.
Oh, of course I...
Come, fight! Stop moving! Prepare to die, Jedi.
No, I'm not.
Move forward! I got him!
Ooh!
Try me, Jedi! I cannot reach him!
You damn right you can't. Ah, man. That felt amazing.
We're Night Brothers.
Solid blood! Will not be denied!
Die, die, die.
Enough running!
Holy crap, I have no health.
Look out!
Now!
Really, the only time the Night Brothers were ever really majorly mentioned was with Savage. And I guess you can also argue Maul, but
You intruder! Die, Jedi! You only impede me!
yeah, sure. Why not, BD? Just do that. Why not? That matters so much.
Trespasser! None stand before the Night Brothers.
The Night Sisters did. Seriously, go watch the Clone Wars. So the reason I'm doing this is because we're gonna go to Zepho in a few seconds. When I say that, I mean after I die 15 more times. Due to the facts of something that we're gonna be rewarded with. Dear God, game, just load. But yeah, with like lore of Star Wars and everything.
Below us, brother! Hands on him! Stop this! You have sealed your fate.
Okay, BD, go ahead and scan him. I don't think it really matters.
Jedi! You lack conviction. I will kill
Oh my God! It's that mud crab all over again. I literally just lost. I was 1 kill away from unlocking a second skill point. At least I spawned right away this time.
Intruder, below! Come, fight me!
We are powerful, brothers.
Oh my God.
Threat comes from below.
Wearing. It's nothing. Stop moving. I will stop you.
Trespasser!
For some reason, you saying that really reminds me of Finn. In, like the First Order in episode 7 with like all the traitor stuff.
See the shadow?
Jedi!
Die.
right true, brothers. Die, Jedi! The wrong Jedi so weak.
What do you mean weak? You're already dead. I'm just remembering about my Y button. Why haven't I used that? No pun intended. Shoot at me again, I dare you. Coward. Cowards. Basically just called them one person because of how big of cowards they are.
What's that, BD-1?
Racer paint job? Ooh. A red strobe instead of a blue strobe. Yeah, that looks better. I feel kind of guilty for doing that.
The outsider! Stop him from moving!
No. I literally want to throw my headset across the room right now. Now I need to do all of that shit again. Why didn't I just slow him down? Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I don't want to die, that's the thing.
Struck the Jedi! You cannot stand against us! Quick, but not impressive.
I'm not opening this door. I literally could have opened this door.
Glancing blow. I see you.
Oh.
Hey, BD-1.
I don't think that was a good idea.
Was that a hit? Stop moving!
Want to shoot? Not like that! Oh God, where the hell did you come from?
I missed. I knew I couldn't.
I blocked that. Wrong button.
Identify yourself. Strike true, brothers. Don't let him rally. Where is your skill? I see you, outsider.
Okay, that was actually badass. Size and relief.
I will strike you.
What the hell?
Brothers, stand with me.
Ow.
Interloper! Not much more now.
There we go.
Careful, brothers.
Oh man. Now that all that pain's over. I really hope I didn't just speak gibberish there. To open up this box.
Hey now.
You're an all-star. Get your game on, go. New lightsaber switch. Wow. So, something about doing this.
Oh, fellow wanderer. I see you met the resident Night Sister, but, unlike most, you're alive. A lightsaber? No, don't hide it. That would explain your survival.
Who are you?
No one to fear. No. Just a traveler, studying the nature of extinct cultures and dead philosophies.
You study the Night Sisters?
I study many things. But yes, that Night Sister, oh, she was only a child. when the war came to this world. She had to watch her whole family perish.
What do you know about those ruins?
Oh, ancient beyond belief. The Night Sister and her warrior kin were seduced by the power that lurks within. Avoid the ruins, or suffer the same fate.
So, we can't get over there yet because...
Yeah, I can't jump that high. Yeah, far. Yeah.
But this is why we came here. Excels at crowd control. Continued blocking after successfully reflecting bolts to reflect additional bolts back at your enemies. Trust me, this is more than likely what you're going to see me using like the rest of this game. And there is a secret deep within.
Quick, help! BD1, stim!
Dathomir is actually, I believe, the last place we go to.
Someone was drawn to something here. Energy from the ruins?
Wow. Oh yeah. Forgot about those two. There, I can use that to be able to make it back. So, let's get on our way back to Jeffo and...
Finally. Glad you made it back in one piece.
There were some close calls out there.
Please tell me nothing followed you home, kid.
I hope not. Need anything, Kreese?
Oh yeah, sure. I'm really in the mood for a slow and painful death. You think you could find that sort of thing on this death planet? Or maybe just bring me back something that will haunt me for the rest of my dreadful life. Any of that work, you weirdo?
Let's take a look.
I meant to say Zepho, not Jeffo. I don't know.
Ah, Zepho. My favorite place. When this is all over, I think it'll be time to settle down, you know, fall in love, start a family.
Love? You?
Yeah, you think a guy like me doesn't know love?
I bet you're gonna tell me.
Let me tell you, it's the best, but a lot of work. It needs admiration, devotion, attraction, and respect.
Breeze, that's actually very insightful.
Yeah, well, it comes with experience. Can't look this good and not steal a few hearts.
I bet.
Get over here, kid. We're about to land. Think of a storm brewing down there. This might not be the best time to land.
Something strange. Those winds are interfering with our comms.
Hey, Cordova mentioned something about peace in the eye of the storm. Well, I can just make out a settlement in the middle of it.
Then we have to get there.
Copy that. Couple bumps ain't gonna kill you, kid. Unless the wind picks up. Can you tell that bucket of balls to keep his opinion to himself?
I'm sure everything's under control.
Of course, it's under control. It's just a little tricky. Okay, hold on, hold on, hold on. Huh. Perfect landing. Easy money, baby.
But I'm still getting a lot of interference on the comms. It's gonna take me a minute to get them back up.
I'll search for signs of Cordova in the meantime.
Good. I'll be in touch once I crack this. Cal, over here. You did good work on
The
it.
hell?
The more information we gather on Cordova and the Zepho, the closer we'll get to stopping the Empire.
I've heard of ancient cultures, but don't know much about them.
I only knew that Cordova was obsessed with the Zepho, believing their teachings to be important. I, too, was intrigued by the mysteries of our galaxy. You better get moving. There's a lot to learn here. Good luck.
Well, that's it for tonight. Peace out, everyone.